Hi guys, welcome back. Here we have one very chunky gator mold. So we're going to make a chunky gator. I haven't made one in a while. Couldn't find the mold, quite honestly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn him inside out. And we have some gold and some silver foil. And this is going to be risky because the fan is on. Living dangerously, folks. Living dangerously. And basically, I'm just going to put gold and silver foil in random places around the chunky gator. I think that's enough. He needs a little bit on his nose, on his head. I say a little bit. Alright, so there we go with that. Don't want him completely covered because he's going to have another layer. So, therefore, I get a fluffy brush. And I'm just going to go over the flakes and try to get them to stick down as best I can. With Thunder the Wonder Fan going in the background. And this brush, it looks like, also has some chameleon powder on it of the very light variety. So that'll bring something exciting to the party, don't you think? Alright, I've mixed up 3 ounces of my Resiners 1:1 epoxy. There is a hair stuck to my mold. There, got it. Okay, and then I'm going to be dusting the inside with a combination of emerald green and grass green. So, and the reason I turned the mold back to normal is because of the fan again. I don't want to have, mica powder blowing all over the place. So, I'm just going to do it this way. And just sort of poke and prod and dust and make pretty colors. And I thought about using Get Off My Lawn, but I wanted him a little brighter. I didn't want the color to be quite so dark, like brown. So that's why we're using the bright colors today. Let's go ahead and start pouring this in a little bit at a time because he is quite detailed. So we're going to go here and squish his head, boot the snoot. stuff. So he takes about 2.5 ounces, apparently, which I have overpoured gently. So let me try to find a overpour rectification device. Yes, I'm making a mess, but I'm not making as much of a mess if I would trying to pour it out. Alright, yeah, so 2.5 ounces this little duder takes. So let's get him cleaned up. Post-resin removal surgery. Now, we will let him sit and degas and debubble and get very cool. Okay, so I'm an idiot and forgot to hit record when I added some alcohol ink to the bottom. I added 4 drops of my Ranger alcohol ink in Mojito and 4 drops of citrus. And now I am just going to gently stir it in. Try not to get the sides because I don't want to dislodge anything. Okay, I want to try something. So we're going to try something. I have here a tea light, and it is completely enclosed. You'll see. And I have, so I'll be right back. Okay, all done. Now I'm not looking for a permanent bond here. Okay, not looking for permanence. All I'm looking for is to hold it in place enough that I can submerge it into the alligator. And I know that this is going to cause a massive mess, but that's why God created paper towels and baby wipes, right? Right. Okay. So, looks like green lava. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. And my resin is already getting warm. Now, this light is completely encapsulated. It doesn't have any openings on the bottom, right? Or on the top. So, what I'm planning on doing is letting this cure in there. Now, the battery compartment and the switch are on the bottom, as you can see. Well, you can see the switch. You can't see the battery compartment because the stick is covering it. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of weight to it to keep it down. And you know what? I'm not even going to bother to clean this up because once it cures, I'll just be able to peel it off with the silicone. So, that's my plan. That's my master plan. So, I am going to just let that cure. So if anything, if the battery goes dead, all it is a watch battery, a big, 2023 watch battery that you can, since the battery pack and the switch are on the bottom, all you have to do is just replace the battery and switch it back on and it's good. So it's like a It's basically, you know, a nightlight, what we're making. So, at any rate, I will see you guys back. Alright, we're back. And I'm sorry if you can hear a lot of background noise. We are having an absolutely epic lightning and thunderstorm right now. So, I'm going to go ahead and take off our stick. And this stick, it looks like, is going to take off a lot of this extra resin. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. Boop. And let's do a little bit of cleanup. Just some basic cleanup. I'll do the rest of it once we get it out of the mold. But you can see that the stick did a very good job of keeping our light suspended with minimum overage. Sorry about that. Somebody decided that they needed to run the blender at 10:45 at night, so I needed to shut the door. Alright, let's rescue the Chonky Gator. I love the way this mold just falls off. Whoop, there he is. You can see that chameleon powder that was on the brush that we used, and our gold and silver flake, and the greens. Very cool. So you want to give him some eyes? Let's give him some eyes. I'm going to get my tiny Sharpie, because I found that the tiny Sharpie works better than the big Sharpie. Rawr. Let's fill in his little nostrils here so he can breathe easier. There we go. He's so cute. Alright. My chrome marker pens. Oops. Get my silver one. And just very daintily go in and give his eyes some personality. Spooky ghost. Spooky Gator. Alright, so, and then the test. Aww. He lights up. So we have a cute little alligator nightlight. He's so cute. And again, the battery compartment is open, the switch is open, so built in. No cords. I have no cords. Aha. Anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. And let me know what you think down in the comments. I look forward to seeing you again on the next one. Take care, guys. Cheers.